welcome back. You join me in a game against the estimable Naris. Well, I'll ignore the rest of his silly name, but we all know him as Naris. Oh god, what have I done? What is that doing? What's going on here? Well, this is different. Let's see what happens to it after the white stops spinning. I'll just come over here so we can see both. This is fascinating to see such an interesting bug, if it is a bug. I could put my cue there. See what happens. Apparently that doesn't qualify as a ball hit off the table. Didn't say foul. Fascinating stuff. He didn't get ball in hand. It's the WPA International rule set. So yeah, that's very interesting. Anyway, Naris is a wonderful player who will beat me quite often. Great instincts for pace and position. Sometimes gets a little overambitious, but can't we all? Right now, these are looking pretty doable. He's going through for that one. I can see the logic in that. Maybe it's an ambitious one. He hasn't quite worked out. That is unfortunate. Might have been better to drag it back and deal with these that last, and then hope to get on the black. Well, what's he going to do? Off the cushion, yeah, fair enough. But the next shot will be, well, position on the next shot is unlikely from this if he does get it. Let's see how he does. He's taking some time to calculate. On and off, the white's going to end up that end, if anything. Yeah, okay. Well, got a bit of a safety result.
You're up.
It's not bad. What have I got to go at? Not much. This middle or nothing, really. Could play safe myself. Can I get safe off this shot anyway? I don't know that I can, so I'm going to go for the pot. It's awkward as hell. It's something like... Oh, I'm going to take a good look at this angle. Oh, it's horrible. I'm going to play this just with backspin and hope that it can just stick in the middle and not leave him too much obvious sort of around here. Okay, we got it. All right. I don't really fancy that plant. I can get into these now. Just a hard stun, I think, will do it. Let's try and get the line right, though. That's not too bad. I wanted to split them, get in that gap, which is exactly what I got, thankfully. I don't really want to go for that middle line. That's a very tight angle, so I'm tempted to go up the top. Could play it through with top spin. Could take these now, though. I'm not seeing anything good off that one. No good result, unless I can get that side of that one. I'm tempted to go through and play for that middle. So I'm going to roll this through with a little pace and hope that I don't go in off. I'll just play it with more side than top. Yeah. That's pretty much what I wanted. To get up here for this side. Now I just want to roll this in. I'm going to play it with some left-hand side as well, just because I don't want to be too close to my work. Not enough pace. A little soft on that one, but it's not too bad. Now that's accessible. Is it worth taking that on, then that, then this, then finish? Possibly. This feels risky to take on now and try and screw across for that. It's not terrible, but I'm going to go for this instead. Just going to roll this one. I'm not going to get too ambitious on it. Or overcut it. Only just. What am I doing? Right, this isn't too bad. Could take that now, but I think I'll take this. and just screw back a bit, not too much, and just sort of around here, hold on to it there. That's not too bad. Screwing back to it feels risky because I could tuck myself behind here if I go for that. So I think it's just a case of I could play it through, but the red's in the way up there. So I think I'm just going to have to roll it and then go for the corner as a long black, which is not the nicest to go for, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's not too bad. And I shouldn't be an off on this. I shouldn't be an off, he says. I shouldn't be. Don't think I would be. But it's a very missable shot, unfortunately. Oh, there you go. It was missable, but I was playing for a little safety, which I've kind of gone. I was aiming for a bit of safety just in case with the right-hand side, just to bring it down that end of things. Yeah, I should have really gotten that part. It wasn't that challenging. Has he got a good shot at this? He's got a reasonable shot at this. And he's a good potter, Naris. Good potter. Didn't quite get that one, but he's got a good safety. Yeah, he's got good safety on this.
It's your shot.
I don't think I can see the pot angle on this at all. I mean, I'll go for the pot angle on it. Oh, I could go up and down. There's a thought. Could go for the up and down. Yeah, screw it. Right. Let's go for the fun option. Right, so if we go for the middle knuckle, we're going to go on this line, right? If we go for the middle diamond, we're on this line. It's got to be about a third of the way across. Got to be about there, I would say. Oh, it's not a million miles away. Well, an attempt was made. He's got a middle bag to go at here, which is perfectly doable. He's nice and straight on it. Yeah, that's totally... A little roll forward and he's on that, and then he's on that, and then he's on. So this could be framed down. We shall see. No, and he's gifted me. He's gifted that to me.
Your
Lucky
turn.
Me. Lucky me. Considering the shenanigans
0
on there.
to 1.
Okay.
Next
my
round,
opponent's
your
break.
opponent is breaking.
I was very lucky to get away with that. Right then. Naris break, which can sometimes be a matter of crazy chaos. Has some exotic breaks, does Naris? Not this time. Nothing in. What's good? Yellows except for this issue.
You're up.
I'd say it's got to be yellows considering what I'm looking at. Yeah, it's difficult to... Can I get into this now? Maybe. I think I can, you know. This is so close to straight. I think I can just screw back on this and dig this. Yeah, I didn't really dig it out. That's the problem. This has got a flick off potential, which I could go next shot with, or save it for later. That's a tricky decision. Yeah, that can be flicked in and in and off. I'm tempted to go up this way first, though. And play this, screwing it back out for the one up there, and hope that I get a good angle to come back down. I've left it a bit straight. Could be worse, though. Yeah, maybe taking that up there was the option at that moment, because now I've got a narrow window on it, which is not what I want. I'll play this forward and hope that I land on this narrow window, because I do want to get on and deal with that. Have I got it? Yes. Okay. So now, what do I want on this? I can just roll it. I think it will just roll in, to be honest. A little screw on this. Just bring it back a little hint. Well, or stop it, whichever. I think it will drop. The problem is dropping it in. I need to play it with pace. Okay, we have to play it. I've got to play it off his. Got to play it off his. Because I need to play it with pace. If I hit it there... something like that. I think that flicks off his. I'll play it with a bit of pace and backspin. Oh, so close. Second prize? Not quite. Right. Over to my opponent, see what damage he can do. He's got some awkward problems to deal with, thankfully. Which I'm very grateful for. Although he can possibly solve one of them with playing his ball into mine. Will he do it? He could play hard, flick mine out. Potentially flick both of them out, depending on how it goes. We shall see. Yes, that's what he's tried for, and it's gone, well, it's not bad. Not much of a result for him.
It's your shot.
Ah, he didn't nominate. Right. I would hand it back normally, but because he flicked mine out, I'm like, well, kind of eat what you sell on that one. I'm not going to... Right, this is just medium pace and let the ball come out, hopefully. Because it's a bit thin. Ooh, a little more pace on that would have been good, but I've got this now. And to be honest, that's as good as I could hope to land on it, so I've got to think of a way to get around these balls now. I think it is doable. If I play in with normal, top, and say right hand side, it's going here and it's hitting these. But I think with a little bit of stun on right hand side, it's potentially coming off into there, right hand side, come out into this area. Might work. So I'm going to go low, a little low, and right hand side. Only a little low though, a lot of right hand side. Let's see what we can get. Okay, not quite the pace I would have needed, and I'm lucky, very lucky. Whew. To be honest, the angle is favourable to come around for the middle. With a little check side, I think it's good for the middle. We shall see. Well, if I get the pot, that is, which I haven't. And it was good for the middle. Look at that, absolutely perfect for the middle. Right, I've left my opponent an absolute plum of a chance. He's on the correct side of these. If he can just nestle down there, I would say he wants to go this corner, that side, that corner, and then those two as a little training exercise into the corner there. So leave yourself on this. He leaves himself on this, good. Then he can just drag it back. He wants to be just... Ooh, that could be better. That could have been better. If he can pop this to this corner, which I think he can, then that's okay. That's okay. He's alright. He's alright. If he can just hold on to this one. Hint a right-hand side, I would say. Is he doing right-hand side? He might not need it, to be honest. Yeah, he doesn't need it. Unless... Ooh, I don't know. He can still get it. Yeah, on and off the cushion should be fine. He's a good player. He's good at these ones. Seen him do it many times. Let's see what he gets. Ooh, a little far. I think a little back and left would have helped just to get the sit on a better angle, but it's perfectly doable. And then we'll be 1-1. Very nice. And there, that's not bad for the middle at all. Very good. The pressure is on. Very good. All came down to that messy miss there.
1-1.
Let's see if
Next
we can get
round,
something
you're
back
breaking.
now. Absolutely smash that in as hard as I can. It's always a risk on this rule set because if you pop the black, you might just lose the frame. I'd say it's got to be yellows the way they are because that cluster is awful, awful, awful. And I don't have an opener for reds. So definitely going to go yellows. The question is whether to deal with that one now. I'd say that's good for last ball if I can land nice and straight on it and just screw back a little bit. So I think this is a good first ball. Draw it back a little bit and just be on for here. It's not too bad. There, that's okay. Now, just going to let this one follow through and be on for the other corner, hopefully. Or this corner, which it's popped out quite nicely for, so might be worth taking on now. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Is it worth doing now? Yeah, I'd say it is. Yeah, I could take that on now. I'm just going to screw it back a little bit and be on for this corner here. That's fine. Now can just roll through on this. I want to leave this not quite straight, but even if it's quite straight, I can just, as long as I've got a fairly straight angle on that and I can roll and can screw back, that'll be fine. I mean, I could take this now, but I think that's too much of a gift horse. Right, so I want to just roll through ever so slightly. So I'm just going to play this a little bit of backspin so it wears off and just rolls through like that. Yeah, I'm a little off angle, but it's not the worst. Let's play this with top spin. Oh, I could take this now, to be honest. Could take that now and trust my potting for later. I'm just a bit worried about being really off angle on this and just missing up. Yeah, I'm just going to play this right hand side, come across hopefully. Oh, I'm very lucky, to be honest. That's very lucky to be anywhere near that. Right, I've just got to gently pop this bags of check side to make sure I don't go crazy over there. Oh, only just. That pot was tight. Right, that's not too bad. And there we are. Match over.
You win.
That was a tight one. I'm sure I could have done that layout a little bit better. But if you enjoyed this, do consider subscribing. I'll be posting content like this and possibly some other VR games to the channel over time. And hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.